to my channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you know every time when I drop a video. My name is Lou, and if you're curious to how I got this everyday natural beat, stay tuned. Hey ladies, so let's get into this video. So first we're going to start off with prepping the skin. I'm using Badescu's facial spray. It's with Aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Next, I'm going to use Fenty Beauty's Pro Filt'r primer. I'm just going to apply that all over the face. I really do love this primer because for the most part, when applying her foundation, it is like so smooth and it's like really a filter. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I love how the makeup look, like her whole two combination as far as her primer and foundation goes. It's just like a pretty smooth, soft, matte blur. Next, I'm just gonna put that Carmex on the lips. So now I'm finna go into my NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil, and I'm just gonna use the spoolie end to brush out my eyebrows and brush them in the direction that they grow. And then I'm going to use the other end and start to line my bottom of my eyebrow. I usually start from the front of the brow, then I'll work myself to the end. And then for the most part, I like to go on top and also make a line, or not even so much of a line, but a shape to the brow. And then I go into the middle and fill it in. Please do take your time when doing your brows. For the most part, I like to go for a natural look. I really don't too much like doing a really heavy dark look. And now I'm going to use the spoolie and kind of just like brush it and unclump some of that brow pencil that I use, and using it to kind of like make it more natural looking. Like I said, I really don't like that heavy eyebrow look. I like to really go pretty much for a natural eyebrow. But when you do your eyebrows, do it for your own preference. I just prefer natural. Next, I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty matchstick, and it is in the color Walnut. And I'm just going to basically outline my eyebrow with the concealer. And don't worry about if you did mess up with your eyebrows, because the concealer is there to help like clean up the brow, make it more precise. And sorry if I sound dead. Next, I'm going to use my MAC Prep Prime Fix Plus Spray. I'm just going to add it to my Artiste brush, and I'm just going to blend that concealer out. I know y'all probably looking like, what type of brush is that? It's like a toothbrush, but honestly, that is one good ass. Like, I recommend them. They are on the high expensive side as far as like a luxury brush, but it's worth the money. I love this brush, especially when I do my brows. I feel like it truly, you pay for what you get, honestly. The brushes are soft and everything. I ain't gotta do too much work. Next, I'm going in with my smaller version, but it is by Morphe, and I'm just using that brush to go in the areas that I couldn't get in with my Artiste brush. So yeah, blending is key, so do blend. Do spend time with blending and making it melt into the skin type of blend. And do take your time and practice as far as your eyebrows go. That's not something I feel like that will get learned overnight, especially with learning different products. I personally like the brow pencils than the pomade, even though I miss using Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. I just felt like it was in the beginning, not the beginning, but the front part of my eyebrow. I just feel like it was thinning my hairs out, and I was just like, no. Next step, I'm going in with my NYX Control Freak Brow Gel, and that is used to set the brow so that my hairs don't move or my brow pencil don't smear. Looking cute. Yes, definitely looking cute. Look how natural that look. I did do my other eyebrow off camera, but for the most part I am liking how they both turned out. They look real natural. So next I'm going to add my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r foundation to my face, and I am in the color 370. In the winter time I'm 370, and then in the summer, I am 380. And if you girls don't know why I have two different color foundations, just because you get tanner in the summer, then in the winter you get lighter. So you don't want to be wearing your summer makeup in the winter. Now I'm finna go in and use my Sonic Blend Pro by Michael Todd. And there are two devices. Sorry if I sounded weird. I'm over here trying to get comfortable. There are two versions of the devices. I got the latest one, the Pro, and I just love how it blends out my makeup, so I don't have to take my time using my beauty blender, because that's what I would usually use as a beauty blender to blend out my makeup. But I decided to give this a chance. I seen this about a year ago, and I finally got to it and decided, hey, why not? And for the most part, I am pleased. Even my boyfriend said that he liked how the way the machine, not machine, with tool blends out my makeup really well. It looks really smooth. For the most part, I really like it. I really do. I know I said that already, but I used to take a long time trying to blend out that foundation, and it just truly does the work for me, and it's fast. So I'm going back in with my same foundation. I'm just applying it to my forehead this time. Blending is key, ladies. Do blend your makeup well. Not even well. Blend, 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 honey. Blend till you can't blend no more, because that's what makes your makeup look so good when you blend. Take your time and blend. Now I'm going in with my beauty blender, and I'm just basically just going back in, getting the areas that my brush probably didn't get, and just giving them more of a softer look. You don't have to do this step when you're doing your blending of your foundation. I just like how the way my makeup turns out using a beauty blender instead of a brush. If I were to use a brush, it'd be probably by Artiste. I'm not really too much of a fan of like brushes, using brushes for foundation, applying foundation. Now that my face is nicely blended, look how beautiful that blend is. I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Truffle. And when you're doing your contour, I learned that you're not supposed to go below the cheekbone, like in that socket. So if you like to do a kissing motion, if you put your hand like where the little socket is, you can feel like your upper teeth and your bottom teeth are. I heard you're not supposed to put your contour there. They say that you should put it like a little bit higher than that. So that's what I've been doing so far. So I'm going to contour my nose, my forehead, my chin, and on the sides of my jaw. So Yeah, that really didn't blend out too well. I think I'm just going to use my other brush, my contour brush. Now I got this contour brush from Target. I can't remember the name of it, but I think this might cost me like $12 or something. It was a must-have, so I paid that $12, and I like it. It does a good job for the most part, but for the Sonic Blend Pro, I'm going to try to get the flat top, because you can change the top of it with different brush heads, and I'm going to try to get the flat one to see will that do the same thing as far as blending out my contour. When I blend, I usually do a back and forth motion, especially like in the cheek. I try to blend it in circular motion going up and try to slide it down, but I haven't mastered doing that just yet. But for the most part, it seems to work. Going in with my Morphe brush, just going to blend out that contour of my nose up into the brow. I also learned about that technique too. Look how kind of sharp that just looked just by me blending it. And I love that brush because the way the handle part is, it is made to fit comfortably between like your fingers, like how I'm holding it. It's like a little dip. Just blending that out. Going in with my beauty blender to soften up the harshness of the contour. Like I said, ladies, blending is key to beautiful makeup. And just to let you know, that beauty blender is a damp beauty blender, and it is by Eco Tools. They had a sale going on at Ulta. Buy one get one 50% off, and I bought 2 of them because they only cost $5.99. So now I'm going to, just like I do my brows, just clean up that contour using my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Walnut. I'm just going in with that beauty blender to blend that out. Give a nice little sharp, clean contour of the cheek. And once again, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. You can contour your face the way you want to. Can't forget the forehead. Yo, I ain't trying to be funny, but them eyebrows is still cute. So now we're going to conceal. And I've also learned that you should apply your concealer after you do your contour, so that way it lasts longer throughout the day. So I'm warming up my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Walnut, and I'm looking up and applying that underneath my eye. Concealing the chin and a little bit on the forehead, and a little bit around the mouth. I really don't. I mean, nothing really wrong, just because I do it sometimes. So I'm going in with my beauty blender and blending that up, and still I'm looking up so that way it doesn't crease later on throughout the day. And that is why I also look up while applying concealers, so that way it doesn't crease throughout the day. I bring that up to my hairline. I pretty much blend it out. And now I'm going in with my other matchstick in the color Latte, the same color I used to clean up my eyebrows and my concealer. I'm just going on top of it. The Latte is a darker color, so that's more on a, if I want to conceal but not have like a lighter look underneath the eye. And then if I want like that bright glam look, I'll just use the Walnut. But I like using both of them just for it to give me a nice little mixture, a nice little blend of both. Using some of of that Laura Mercier setting powder. And it is translucent. And I'm just basically placing it where I had placed any concealer. I'm gonna pretty much place it all over, to be honest. So I'm gonna set my makeup. And I really do like it. Don't get me wrong, I do like that Fenty Beauty, I forget the name of her setting powder is, because it doesn't make you real matte. But to me, maybe I might go OD, but I probably put too much on. To me, make my face look a little white. This one, and that's supposed to be translucent too, so maybe I could be going to OD. But hands down, I love this setting powder by Laura Mercier. And my apologies if I said her name wrong. It's probably Laura Mercier. But I like Mercier though. Setting underneath my nose. And I'm not going to keep this on too long. Gotta place that over your eyes, because that's where we put our foundation at too. I'm not going to let it sit on for too long. Just going to let it bake for a little bit. Just into the skin. And me personally, I think I just like this powder better than I like the one Rihanna came out with. I like how it don't make me look oily too fast later on in the day. I feel like the one Rihanna came out with will make me oily a little faster. So now I'm going again with my Morphe Brontour Vlogger. It's a bronzer and concealer palette, and I'm just setting my contour with that. And I'm using a stippling brush from Bro Techniques. I don't know why I use a stippling brush. I find that it works pretty well applying my contour. I might upgrade. I haven't thought about it. It works, right? So why change the system that works? Just cleaning up some of that contour. And I try to apply the contour in an upward motion when applying it to my cheeks. See, I like how that brush does. It really does a good job. It helps it melt in the skin. I don't know. Could be tripping. Next, I'm going to dust that powder off and some of that bronzer off with a big fluffy big fluffy blending brush. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Just dust all that stuff off. Now I'm finna go in with my Sephora, I believe it's called Mineralized Finishing Powder. If that's not right, I'm gonna have a majority of the products that I use in the comment section below. So I'm just using one of my brushes my mommy got me for my birthday, and I'm just basically adding some color to my face and basically giving my foundation, well, makeup, whatever you want to call it, a nice soft finish. Now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Killawatt Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, and I'm just placing that on my cheeks. And I love my brush set my mommy got me, because I had a brush like that. I got it from BH Cosmetics. I got two brushes like that, and I'm so happy because I love how the way it applies my blush. I'm not really a blush person like that, but when I'm started creating these looks, I'm gonna have to get off into this blush. So I'm not really going in too much because I don't want it to be like overdoing it. So I'm just adding just a little bit. And when you're applying your makeup, don't start off with a heavy amount. Start off with small amounts and gradually build. And that brush also can be used for applying contour as well to the cheeks. So now I'm going in and I added some of that Brontour Blogger by Morphe underneath my... Sorry guys, I'm over here doing too much. I'm adding it underneath my... What is it called? I really have a brain fart right now. My blush. I added underneath my blush to tone it down somewhat. Just make it melt. Making it melt to the skin, making it blend, making it look real good. I'm sorry, I don't know where my mind is right now. I'm all choppy, I'm all over the place. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Added that, some of that bronzer underneath that blush. And I did it again. I'm sorry. So now I'm finna go in with another Fenty beauty product by Killawatt, the Killawatt collection, and that is in Mean Money and Hustla Baby. And I'm using my fan brush, same brush from the collection my mom got me, and I'm just adding that at the top of that blush. And so I'm just blending that part out. Honestly, I don't like having a real sharp line that's going like up to my temple when I do my blush, my bronzer or contour and concealer. Not concealer, but highlight. So I like to blend that part out. I just started doing that technique, and to me it looks a lot better. I gotta get that one brush by Rihanna. She has this one brush. It's like cheek hugging. I gotta get that brush ASAP. I know it's gonna be perfect when I apply my blush and highlight. So I'm adding a little highlight underneath the brows. Me and the fan brush go way back. Way back. So I'm gonna add it to my temple. I actually learned this technique when I started buying Fenty products, and they was teaching you how to highlight. So it's kind of like it's like a E, but you start off like a C, and then the reason why I say E because you can kind of place that highlight underneath the brow. So I place some on my chin, my forehead. I'm just lightly dusting it. I'm not trying to go overboard because that Mean Money and Hustla Baby Killawatt is some real shimmer, okay? It's some crazy shimmer. I'm just adding some to my Cupid's bow. I usually don't, but why not? I'm just using my finger to add a little bit to the tip of my nose and use my finger to add it to the bridge of it. I don't want to go OD with that little glow too much. As far as my nose go, I remember back like when Instagram was like popping, like first started booming, man, and they learned that technique about having that highlight on the nose, man. It used to look crazy, yo. It used to look mad crazy. Mad crazy. Be dark contour with a blinking nose. It used to look crazy. I'm happy that phase is over. Y'all, excuse my hair. So now I'm going to, as soon as I figure out what I'm looking for, now I'm going in with my NYX. It's just a lip liner that I'm going to use to line my lips. And yes, I am struggling to get that. I'm telling you, they packing that plastic with that barcode on tight. Guys, don't ever use your teeth. That's a bad habit of mine. So I'm going to use that to line my lips. And I'm just pretty much dotting that. Warming it up to the lips, letting it melt in the lips. I remember that type of lip liner was the stuff back in the day. The women back in the 90s used to have that thick ass lip liner on with that lipstick and wouldn't blend that in. That stuff used to look crazy. That stuff used to look crazy. So now I'm just using my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I don't know. I gotta get together. And I'm just cleaning up around the mouth, the lip area. I'm loving how that combo looks. That looks cute. Really cute. So just keep on blotting, rubbing, and blending that out on the lips. Ooh, that color is too cute. Yes. Yes, that is too cute. I like how that came out. It's really settled. It really brings the whole look together, in my opinion. Okay, yes, honey. So I did start applying my eyeliner off camera. I felt like that's pretty self-explanatory. I just basically did a regular eyeliner, no wing, and I'm basically filling my upper lash line and my lower lash line. And I am using, of course, another Fenty product. I'm using her "Cause I'm Black" eyeliner, and I actually like it a lot. I like all her stuff. As you can see, I'm using all her products for this video. And no, this is not like a Fenty review or anything like that. So now I'm going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it is waterproof, so I'm just adding it to my upper lashes and my bottom lashes. Yeah, I think most of the products I used were Fenty, but she has really good stuff, and I do feel like her stuff is worth the price. And I'm not just saying it because she's my idol. I'm just obsessed with her, but it's really good. I really am proud of her. She inspires me. Sorry if I'm looking all weird and stuff like that. I got big old eyes and little lashes. The struggle be trill. Okay? I need to invest in getting some individuals. I don't get it. Why did the upper eyelashes? Well, then again, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Especially if you wear eyelashes. False eyelashes, that is. But still, that stuff should be growing back and longer and everything. So now I'm going in with my Eyelure definition number 126. These are my favorite lashes. I love these lashes. And I'm gonna tell you why. I told you I have big round eyes. Big, huge round eyes. And I love how they wink out at the corner. Oh my God, it just pulls my whole look together. I love these. Are my to go to fave lashes. They only $5.99. I do not do no thick ass eyelashes. I don't see how a lot of y'all be wearing them big, dumb, thick, stiff, stale ass eyelashes. No, like, oh my God. I love these lashes and they're affordable. Oh my gosh. So right now I'm just applying the glue and I'm concentrating extra hard. But you want to place a nice even coat on those lashes because they'll begin to lift. And I'm just using the lash glue that comes in the box. So right now I'm just blowing on it right now, getting it real tacky before I place it on my eye, near my eyelashes. And I'm using tweezers to apply it, which do come in handy. I used to apply lashes without using tweezers, and I do notice the difference from when I do use them and I don't use them. So if you don't worry about the ugly faces that I'm making. I gotta kind of like have my mouth open when I'm doing this. I don't know why, but I just do. Don't worry about the eyelash glue. It is going to dry clear. So I'm just using it, tweezers, just to bring it closer to the eyelash line. And I'm trying to make them fit just right. And to me, these fit like the right size of my eye. You know, they're not too small or any. And definition it has. Those lashes are gorgeous. I love them. I will always rock those with a natural beat. Am I the only one? But when y'all put your eyelashes on, do like the bottom eyelash hair be connecting with your eyelash up there? That stuff is so annoying. I hate when that happens. Yes, cute. I used to hate putting on lashes because like they wouldn't look right. Like when I put them on and I look at myself, they look cute, but like how my eye is closed, it didn't look right. I'm gonna be honest with you, it looked mad weird. They looked like they were about to, if I blink too hard, they'll end up flying off my eye or something. But I'm getting better. And as far as eyelashes go, just like eyebrows, that is tedious work and that do take time to get it right. I think this look is too cute so far, even if my hair do look crazy. I know they say there's a certain way you're supposed to like use your, I think you're supposed to look up. I forget the technique they say how you're supposed to use it, but I be having my eye open. I be looking. I gotta see what's going on. I'm already blind. Like I don't know what they want from me. Oh yeah, those are too cute, boo. You like this girl? Cute. Oh yes, it's cute. You see how I pull it together? So now I'm going to set my makeup with the same MAC Studio Prep Prime Plus spray. And I'm just going to let my skin soak up that spray so it can give my makeup a nice set. Keep everything in place. Yes, honey. You did that, Lou. You did that, honey. Yes. Okay, yes, girl. You better. Girl, you better. Yes. So This is my natural beat. Yes, honey. This is how I will go out every day on a natural basis, you know. Not too much shimmer and shine, just real settled and real basic, you know, not doing too much. This is my everyday look, you know. A little gloss, some popping eyelashes, you know, eyebrows on fleek, honey. Yes. And basically this is it. So definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this look. Follow if you haven't yet, and turn those notifications so you know every time when I drop a video. My name is Lou, and thank you for watching my video. See you next time.